Oh no.
It's not like we're gonna have like an.
Sorry. I'm gonna talk like 3 different cameras here.
It's not like we're gonna have like an instant 100 viewers or something, but you know.
I'm waiting for the day that happens. 100 viewers.
Someday.
Hey Beth.
Someday.
Beth, I'm sorry. I just realized it's one way if you listen to just me on here. You got to listen to his side of the story, or else it's gonna be really messed up. I guess I should I just figured out. Okay, post a comment.
We have 1 viewer right now, so that's cool.
On what?
YouTube.
Oh, YouTube Live?
Mm-hmm.
Can I look it up myself? Wait.
Yeah. And you're also a moderator, so you can like have special privileges. You can ban people if you want. You can.
You have to be logged in.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. What if I got you and me are right here. I got you and me right here. There's me right here. It's like it's weird.
It's very strange.
I know. It'd be actually kind of funny. I don't see it. I'm not signed in though. It's on the podcast YouTube, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see.
Have you started it yet?
Yeah, I started it. Maybe there's a delay. I don't know. I'm gonna check.
Last thing.
Yeah, I see it at the top. I'll send you the link in Instagram.
Whoops.
I don't know.
I can't look at it. Wait. I guess no. Never mind. I can't.
Yeah, I see it
log in
at the top. I'll send you the link. This is already confusing. Make sure you mute it though, cause weird echo stuff.
get the echo or whatever. There. Yeah. Wait, is there a Zoom chat? Can you post it in the Zoom chat actually?
Yeah.
Right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you.
It'll mess up your webcam briefly, but it's fine. Nobody's gonna notice.
Who wants to see that? Thank you. Sorry, I'm just really lazy. I didn't want to sign in the Instagram multiple places.
You're good.
Okay.
All right.
Well, are we supposed to talk or something?
We've
got Beth. Sorry, I got Beth on my thing, and she said I see both of you on YouTube.
Okay.
I guess that means we're doing something right. Cool.
So, anybody who's out there, if you guys have any questions, please put them in the chat.
What are we doing? What are we doing here?
This is obviously a more laid-back version of the podcast.
Oh yeah.
Just kind of.
It feels like Yeah, really.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like the beginning when we really started.
Yeah.
Where we had no idea what we're doing. Like, let's just start the video and see what happens. But
yeah.
I don't know. Mm-hmm. So how do we screen share, I guess? Oh, I see. Share screen. Duh. It's only like the only green button down here.
Yeah.
Host disabled participant. You disabled it?
What did I disable?
Oh, I don't know. It says you're the host, I guess, right?
Of the Zoom, yeah.
Okay. I guess you have to enable it, maybe.
Enable what?
Screen sharing.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking at my settings now, but I think it said host.
I'll have to look that up. I don't know how to let you.
What's up, Mason? How's it going? Man, do you want to be a guest on our podcast? I think I asked you this once, Mason, and you're like, no, I'm not comfortable or something, right? Didn't you say you're kind of like iffy about the idea for some reason?
Mm-hmm. Well,
I didn't pester you about it, but good news is I checked my email a second ago. You know what eBird is, Henry?
Mm-hmm.
I think Mason, you do. Okay, yeah, I checked. I suggested a hotspot, like, because I did the Christmas bird count yesterday, and the place I was at, like, needs to be, in my opinion, needs to be broken up into 2 like spots because they're pretty big to make 2 hotspots. And there's only one up until now, and then I suggested this one, and it's a place I've been to like a million times throughout my life. And they're like, "Got the green light."
Oh, cool.
Like, these are like the little things in life that make me happy.
Nice.
So many checklists where I just put it in one place, not the other.
I'm going to
It's exciting to me. So go ahead.
I'm going to a wildlife reserve this week. It's about an hour away from me. I think Ryland's actually been there before. It's got like bears and stuff, so eagles, all kinds of things. So I'm super excited.
What's it called?
Salado Wildlife Reserve.
What's up, dude?
Rylan actually
Oh,
gave me
okay.
the idea. It's really cool. I mean, I'm gonna get like black bear pictures, so I'm like really excited. I know.
Ooh, black bear
Yeah.
pictures. Hey Adam, we're if you wonder why I'm talking to myself, it's because I'm on YouTube live with someone else. I guess this goes for all of you. If anyone's got 4 people listening, let me check who's on here. Sorry guys. Hey, how are y'all doing? Okay. Yeah, we're YouTube live. If you look up All Outdoors Photography Podcast on YouTube, we're live on there. So you could have like a 2-way thing going here. I don't know. I thought it'd be fun.
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna.
What's that place called, Henry?
Salado Wildlife Reserve.
Ado.
I'm gonna go ahead and do the
Interesting.
post for the Instagram real quick.
Whoops. Frankfurt.
Yeah,
Kentucky,
Frankfurt.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Kentucky. This is okay. This looks cool. Okay.
Mhm.
Dude, black bears though.
I know.
I think in Ohio, we only get them in like I'm Southwest, so Western Ohio. We don't really get them. Like there's been a couple sightings over the years, kind of near where I live, but it's very, very
Mhm.
seldomly. It's just like maybe like one, but like in Eastern Ohio, I believe you get like quite a few more. It's a healthy
Mhm.
population, but it's nothing like crazy,
Yeah.
So, but
Have
yeah,
you ever encountered one or?
no.
No.
Now where I live, it's called Greene County. I think Sugar Creek Township, which is a little bit south of me a little bit. I think in 2013 I saw a news article where they found like a black bear or something.
Mhm.
I think just one. But yeah, if I saw one, I'd flip out, dude.
I wouldn't know what to do. I mean, obviously,
Honestly,
obviously this reserve, it's like fenced in, but it's like low key enough that it looks like it's in the wild. So
yeah. I mean, it's just not as fun now. Seeing when it's wild. You know?
Uh-huh.
Honestly.
I mean, I go to Michigan every summer, and the mascot of that area is literally a black bear, and I go every summer. I've never seen one, so it's like very rare to see one in the wild. I mean, they're kind of. I don't think they're going extinct, but there's definitely a lot less of them
Thanks,
than there
Eric.
used to be.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just I feel like I'm not well versed in mammals. I mean birds, I guess, because they're mammals, right? But like any other mammals, I'm not really. I see like a mink or a muskrat. That's about it. Or a beaver.
Yeah.
But like the times very rarely I've seen a fox. A couple times maybe, but I never had like a camera ready or like coyote. I never see those. Maybe because I just don't know what to look for, honestly. But I feel like the days I do see those, I'd flip out.
Yeah, it's definitely very hard to see a coyote during the day, especially. They're big night creatures.
Yeah.
Like even if
deer, I mean,
yeah,
like we're not deer, but like buck. Like I'm just never have luck with seeing like multiple points or whatever.
I'm lucky enough. I have this like, it's a bird sanctuary just down the street from me. I get like guaranteed deer shots every time I go there, because it's kind of like
Really?
between like a highway and like a road, so they're kind of stuck there. So.
It's gone. Yeah, I mean, is it like easy enough that you just kind of go?
You have to
roadside?
do
Like,
you have to do quite a
how
bit
easy are we
of
talking?
like, I'd say like a 10-20 minute hike, and it's like not very well, like it's not an easy trail, but it's pretty easy to get the shots. So they're very used to humans because it's like a very popular park, so they won't run away. So.
Oh, okay. Huh. That's cool though. Yeah, I have a few local patches where like of mainly woodland, and they're like pretty much anytime I go there, I can guarantee to see them. All times a year. So same idea at least. I'm gonna actually make some.
So once again, guys, if you have any questions, please put them in the YouTube chat, and we'd be glad to answer them. It could be anything. We'll answer it.
Ask us anything.
Yes. Would it be weird if I joined your live as?
Yes. Go ahead.
Sorry, wait.
Oh, I heard it. Wait, you're on the podcast. That's funny.
Yeah, put the
So many
pot.
quotes.
Actually, that would be helpful. So it navigates
Oh my
people.
gosh.
Yeah, it navigates people
Yeah,
from
yeah.
there. Yeah.
That's genius, actually, because then we're both on both.
Yeah. We'll just
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
I need to turn it down. Whew.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, now we can make
All
this.
right.
This makes much more sense. This is
Yes.
how it should have been. We'll keep in mind for next year's.
Okay.
Oh man, cool. Is your mic's in the way, man? I love
Oh.
how you do that in the videos.
Shoot. I don't have a good like phone
I know.
stand thing.
Ooh, jeez. Take us on an adventure.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
The lighting looks pretty good on my phone, but like on my computer, I look like an Oompa Loompa. It's like I'm really orange.
You can adjust if you go to video settings. If you
Oh,
want to
okay.
bring up something.
I can hear the echo on your end. Can you like turn down your phone? Sorry.
Yeah,
It
there we
might
go.
be me.
No, it was me. I think we're good.
I'm hearing myself. I'm hearing voice.
Wait. Oh, you're still.
This is so cool, actually. I love it. This is so neat.
Why is it still playing sound? Huh.
It's not. It started when I think you went live, not the plane.
Yeah, I turned it all the way down. I don't know what's.
Mine can't go all, like mute. Is yours too?
No, it can't. Yeah, it can't go all mute. I'll put it like over here, maybe.
I mean, yeah, the quietest at least.
Oh.
Hey Mason, are you listening? I guess now you can listen to both of us, which is nice.
Can
Either way.
you hear the echo now?
Wait. Okay, I don't hear it.
Okay.
We're good.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to leave it over here, but it's not the best angle. You know.
Sorry. Okay. Phew.
Maybe I could put it like.
How many people have left so
this.
far? Because they think I'm talking to myself. What's up? The few brave souls out there. This honestly is kind of cool. I like this.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do this like once a month or something, or maybe like once every quarter. What do you think?
Yeah.
So like 4 times
Sounds
a year.
good. Mm-hmm.
Just like a cool little like retrospective or do whatever. Dude, you're sideways on my screen on my phone.
Yeah, because if I do it like I'm trying to find a good place.
The echo's not that bad, so I'm sorry.
Okay.
I didn't mean this.
No, I don't want there. Here, I'll plug in headphones. That'll work.
It's not like it's playback, I guess. I just hearing it. It's
Yeah.
not loud though.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get earbuds and just plug them in. So yeah.
Genius. I like that. Well, until Henry comes back, yeah. Okay, Mason. So you said you're not ready for being a guest on the show. Well, that's cool. I mean, obviously we're not here to force you. If you want, are you interested at least? Like eventually? Are you thinking? Are you still on here? There you are. 'Cause I would love to have you on because you definitely are. I love your enthusiasm about birds and all that stuff. So you'd be great. You'd be fun. It'd be fun. Maybe it's up to you. So obviously we're not here to force you. We're here to have fun.
That's all. This podcast is all about fun. You know.
All fun. Wait, all outdoors fun.
All
podcast.
outdoors fun podcast. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I'm trying my best with the camera angle here.
Sorry, I just made like the dumb. I'm sorry. I was looking at a text and I was like.
Oh, hello Ross. Welcome to the chat.
Who's Ross?
My friend from school.
Oh, that's right. Aren't you getting both there?
I'm on All Outdoors on the live, I think, but.
Oh, do you have to explain to your school friends like what the heck you're doing right now? Like it's so important that you're live
Yeah.
for.
Ross knows my nerdiness. He's just as nerdy as me, so he gets it.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, Ross.
So wait, Henry, you can you wait? So can you see the comments I'm getting for mine? Probably not. Right?
I'm looking at the YouTube chat right now. I can't really see the Instagram chat.
Yeah. Okay. It's fine. I was just wondering. That's like the only thing that's not connected, I guess, so to speak. But it's okay. Yeah, Adam, that'd be fun. Maybe have you as a guest. 'Cause yeah, you have quite a few shots. I mean, you do some cool stuff. So maybe next year. The problem is I got like a lot of guests lined up. Quite a few at least. I mean, we've been churning through them, honestly, Henry. But like, there's a couple I've lined up for next year. I'm thinking we'll get in January, and a couple episodes that I think we're doing solo here, me and him. So I don't know, but yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see if a good evening, because we've been shooting those, recording them in the evenings, so maybe then. So we'll see. I'll get in touch. Mason, you finished the calendar? No problem, man. Cool, you finished the calendar. Did I inspire you by sharing mine? I guess so. Oh, gosh. Did you fix screen share, Henry?
I can't figure out how to. Wait, there we go. Now you can. I think.
Oh man.
Wait.
I just did it.
Oh.
I pressed a button.
Let me switch over to this. All right, you're good now.
What do you see? My screen? My logo?
Yes.
Okay. Wait, so am I live on YouTube like 100%?
Yeah, you're live on YouTube.
Oh, that's scary. I guess it's just I have two screens, so I guess I didn't have anything bad pulled up, but I was just like, oh no, like 5 people might be seeing this. Here's my channel. I don't know. What bloopers do you have? I actually have a bloopers video technically. Watch that. It's fun.
Sure.
Hello, Oliver Jones. Are you subscribed to me or following me?
That's another one.
Very familiar, but
he's a family member of mine. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I feel bad because I'm like, people have been following me for a long time. If I'm not following them back, or if I just haven't communicated with them, it's like hard to tell. So I'm like, hey, you sound familiar, you know? Wait, so is my audio going to go through? Probably not.
You can try it. I'm not sure.
If I screen share, okay. What's the most interesting thing on my channel? Reacting to my first videos. Let's try this.
It's kind of a little bit weird. Oh wait, that was my fault. All right, you're good now.
Can you hear me on there, the video?
No, I cannot. Let me look at the settings.
I think it's because I have headphones in. Maybe that's it.
I don't think that's it. It's probably just. Let me check.
I can see this being 2 hours of us just trying to troubleshoot how to shoot it
Yeah.
screen share. It's terrible. It's gonna be fun for some people.
Zoom meeting. Oh my! Oh shoot! I just showed the password and the link to the stream. I mean, they can join if they want, I guess. Let's see. Oh, this is confusing.
What's confusing?
I just saw the different screens because I've got like 8 different things pulled up.
I know. Good thing I have 2 monitors.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're still staring at my screen.
Yeah, I don't know how to share audio, unfortunately.
In the meantime, we can watch a pretty nature video. Here we go.
Or do you have any good photos like you want to show off or anything recently? While we're on your computer.
Or we could look at the Yellow Springs right here.
Oh, oh yeah, that's cool. I do have an idea though. We could look at like super old photography, like some of our earliest shots.
Our earliest? Oh, dude,
that
yeah.
could be cool.
Okay.
All right.
So is this going to save on the YouTube channel? Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'll probably upload the audio too, or I might. I don't know. We could put the audio up.
Oh, I forgot. I'm still in my thing. So here's my website, guys. If you don't know, shameless plug. You can order my calendar. Might as well promote all the things right now.
We do have a question real quick from the chat.
We got
from Ross. Least favorite place you've taken photos?
The one I haven't been to. Yes.
Wow, cop out answer. Okay. All right.
It's so true though. It's so true.
For me, it was probably. I don't know. I visited my grandparents in Ohio, and I had just gotten my wildlife lens. I was excited to shoot birds. I didn't see a single bird the entire time, so that was probably my least favorite time. It's normally good, but I don't know what was going on that weekend. But yeah,
sad.
Mm-hmm.
Where were you at?
Like Springfield, Ohio, area.
Right.
So
where do you go up there? Springfield.
Springfield, Ohio. Yeah.
I mean, like where? Sorry, specifically.
South Vienna. Oh, like
Like,
photo locations?
yeah.
I really
Sorry,
just they have
tell
a
me.
pretty big farm. I usually just stay on there. But I go to Clifton
Oh,
Gorge sometimes. I go to
yes,
what's
yes.
that one lake called?
Buck Creek.
I've been there, and then there's that
Do you,
Glen Helen.
yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Uh-huh.
Well, that Yellow Spring, the video I just had pulled up. That's there. You probably know that.
Oh yeah. The Yellow Spring.
Do you recognize it? Yeah, this
Yeah.
is the Yellow Spring. Yeah, right on.
Cool.
Buck Creek, dude. Oh my god. Actually, since we're on the topic of that, I've literally okay. If I had to narrow it down to one sunset, that's like my favorite ever, like the most beautiful one I've ever seen. I got it at Buck Creek like 2 years ago. It was October. Literally, like the most orange red sky I've ever seen. Like,
Oh wow.
I think we
Dang.
used it in a pocket. And this is like I don't think I really I usually bump up the saturation a little bit on my photos. This is like I don't want to say it's straight out of camera because it was a raw file, but like this is the color. Like it was like the orangest thing, and it was surreal.
Wow.
And then that's kind of when it's probably like 5 minutes after sunset. See, there's the beach. I was along the beach. It was yeah. And this is looking away from it,
Hmm.
so it's kind of more twilight and
That's
more
awesome.
pastoral colors. Yeah, I still like this photo quite a bit, even though it's older. Um, yeah, but that orange though, that really just like dropped my jaw. I was like, no one else is around. I'm like, is anyone else seeing this? And it just started like photographing these kind of lame photos, honestly, but like just the moment itself and the color, I was like stoked about.
Almost looks like a blood moon or something.
Yeah, it
Mm-hmm.
was actually October. I just know it was October 2018. It was near Halloween, right before that. Here's my landscapes. Do you ever go to you dude, we should go to well if you do want to meet up next week. I've been to Glen Helen and Clifton Gorge tons. I've been to Buck Creek a lot too.
I'm
All
down.
those places you mentioned. Yeah, and then there's Old Reed Park, which is like right across the street from Buck Creek, or it's like up the road, down the road.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and there's some killer ducks there this time of year,
Cool.
winter. So there's a lot of ideas, places we could
Yeah.
go. Um,
That tree picture is that a
this one,
highway behind it, or
is it
the one next to it with the long exposure?
this?
Mm-hmm.
No, actually, okay. Story time. Story time, Uncle Ryan. Back in my day. So this is flashback to February before the pandemic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was like middle of February this year. Sorry. And I was at Germantown Metro Park, which is a beautiful place. It became one of my favorites pretty much instantly. Like first time I visited, it's a great place to hike and photograph all year round. I've been back since plenty of times. This is my first time there. I actually recorded a video. It's on my YouTube channel, not the crossbow route, but it makes sense for the context. So you can actually watch me. I don't really show this photo because this is actually like an afterthought. This is literally when I got right back to the car. I've been hiking literally all day from early morning to dark, which in February, that's like a good 8 hours of hiking because it's a big place.
Mm.
Like it should be a state park in my opinion. And so literally did not take a single photo. In the video, you can see my frustration. I'm just like, nothing's turning out the way it should. This video is terrible. And I'm just like venting at the end of the video. I get back to my car. I'm really putting this is like, sounds like a cliche story, but it's really what happened. I was in this like little gravel parking lot in this sledding hill, like I had a trailhead, and I'm stowing away all my gear. And it's about this dark. It's after sunset by that point, pretty dark, at least where I'm at. And I just see this tree, and I saw it at the beginning, very early in the morning that same day. And I was like, that's a cool looking tree, kind of some character to it. I feel like a photograph's there. So I get all the way back to the car, and I'm looking at this tree one more time, and I'm just kind of like, just thinking it over. I'm like, I kind of look at my watch and I'm like, what else do I have to do right now? Go home and eat? So I just like get on my tripod, slap on, I think it was a wide angle with this shot. And I just start taking the shots, a couple brackets. This is what came of that first idea. So I'm just like, it's okay. It's nothing crazy. I really wasn't too happy about it. Even in the moment, I was just kind of like, this is great. The day's even worse now, try
Yeah.
this photo that sucks, And then it's a very rural area that this Metro Park is at. Like you might get a car every couple minutes if you're lucky. And so I'm hearing, whizzing by, and I'm fortunately at the time dodging them with like 30-second exposures, because there's a lot of, windows of opportunity of them, zip on by because the road's like right behind it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm taking like another 30-second exposure. I'm just like, this is really like probably the last straw. I was just like, I'll take one more shot. I know it sounds cliche, but this is really what happened. So it's like one more shot. It's 30 seconds. it's going on, and I hear a car coming up the hill, and I'm like, oh gosh, here we go. And it buzzes by, and this is what came of it. So,
Awesome.
and yeah, I mean, like, and instantly I was like, something I thought, and right the second before it happened, the second before it happened, I was like, I don't know about this. This car's gonna go by, I'm gonna hate it because it's not nature. But no, like it went by, and I mean, like, this is easily like, you can't convince me otherwise that this is worse. I mean, sorry, this is better than that. Like, it's not.
It's a very good blend of nature and like almost like reality, I guess. I don't know. It's super cool.
Yeah, yeah. I was, yeah. So I went home that day going like, okay, I hiked the whole day. That was cool. But I'd say it's a success. Like, all intents and purposes, I'm like, this photo made the whole trip kind of worth it. So, but yeah. And then I started photographing other things like river bridges and architecture now.
Yeah, that was a cool series. That was awesome.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. Yeah, it's an experiment. So I'm branching now. I want to do more of it eventually. So
cool.
But, yeah, he's such a stickler for it's not natural. But now I'm like, okay, there's possibilities. Like, woodland. There's that little bridge right there. I mean, it's like, why do I limit myself? Why do I forcibly like creatively be like, I don't want to do that just because it's stupid. I don't know.
Can you scroll up real quick? I saw something.
So.
Or scroll down a little bit more. It was like a snowy path image. A little bit more. A little bit more.
You see my mouse cursor?
Yeah.
Snowy. Oh, one of these.
It was like a leading line.
Oh.
It looks like it was a little bit more down. A little bit more.
These?
Oh, the ones with the trees, the Twilight Woodland. The path and the trees. Up a little bit.
These.
Is your those right there? Yeah. Is
that
taken like aerial, like or like from elevation? It looks a little bit like.
No.
No. Okay. Maybe it was the preview that was throwing me off, but now that I see it, it looks more straight on.
I don't know.
That's cool.
So.
I love that one.
Thank you.
The nice detail in the sky.
Yeah, and I mean, it's like you think in your head like the snow should be exposed to be white, but I mean, like, no, I want to make it look like how it was, and in that moment, I'm like Twilight, so everything's pink. So I mean, that's why it looks so. The colors, you can tell these are bracketed. This isn't because it's more bland, for lack of a better word. But,
yeah.
But I mean, yeah, it was pretty dark at that point. Obviously, you can tell the sunset horizon, that little strip of orange in the background. But yeah, pink, lots of pink.
Awesome.
Yeah. Let's do a portfolio review right now. Why don't we?
Why not?
We're already at half an hour. Shoot. Tell you what.
We've got. Let me check the viewers. We have 6 viewers right now. It's not bad.
Cool. I got 2 on my end over here.
Cool.
Yeah, 2 right now. Cool. Thanks for sticking with us, guys and gals.
It may not be the most exciting, but we're just.
It's fun for us. What's some of your favorite shots this year? I guess we'll talk about this year in a nutshell.
Okay. Do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first? Or
I'm already up, so I might as well just.
Okay.
I'll run through a few.
Go
I'll
ahead.
just pick out. So more recently, I just got these this past weekend. Amanda and Doug. These should be Oh wow, it's big screen. These should be posting pretty soon on my Instagram. Very cool.
That's great.
I love this one in particular. The profile and the reflections, like so clean, even though it's moving along as I'm shooting it. So that's cool. It's cool to see this bird and actually chase a bird, not literally, but I mean, go visit one out of my way.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Awesome.
And and Beth was there. She was my partner in crime for this assignment. The one we have on the podcast. Abstracts. Wow. Oh yeah, you guys. Yeah. None. All of these are from this year. Usually the bottom. I just took these recently. They're okay. Trying to think of favorites from this year.
So is that just a quick capture? Or is that a long exposure to get that? Like, did you do any movement there, or is that?
Honestly, I was pretty lazy with this one, and this was shot with my telephoto, my wildlife one, and I wasn't even ready to take the shot, so I just kind of that's cool, handheld. I did not put much thought into it, but I liked how it looked. So, these, took these in like May, I think.
Hmm.
See,
Nice.
yeah, some really eerie, edgy kind of woodland stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So those are pretty cool. Yep. Um, this year's felt so like long and short at the same time, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's just, but I really think back on like what I accomplished, like the On Location series. I for like
Mm-hmm.
the first 6 months, I was so into it. I probably put out half the series in that 6 months, you know? There's just a lot going on.
How much editing time was all of that?
I should have kept track. Probably way too much, way
Like
too
how long
much.
would you say like per episode?
My target time was like 15, 20 minutes, and I kind of nailed that with basically all of them throughout the whole thing. I'd say a couple of hours from start to finish.
Ooh.
But the shooting time was always pretty much doubled. So I'd
Mm.
be out 8 hours, and I'd be editing 4 hours.
Mm.
8 hours worth in the field. Because you got to imagine, you got to get good photos, a good story. So you have to wait longer. You have to edit. I
Yeah.
guess you're filming,
Mm-hmm.
and that takes time too. And it's like everything just doubles
Mm-hmm.
on itself. So. Um, these cover bridge shots, I really like this day overall. These are probably my favorite. Very nice. Because see, the midday light I thought would be harsh, but I'm like, in this case, it works.
Yeah, you made it
With like the,
work. Yeah.
at least yeah, in this perspective, because like the lights, just you can tell just glaring on it, but it works. It works. Even the sky wasn't too like I did this in one shot. It wasn't overexposed. It just everything worked out. It's perfect, as much as I could ask for. So took
Did you do an
these in
HDR?
September.
Is that an HDR there, or is that one exposure? That blue sky one.
Which ones?
That
No.
bright blue sky.
Well, I probably did try it, and honestly, I don't think I like the effect. Like the one shot looked a lot better, which I would always choose anyways. And this whole series for me was an experiment. Like even doing like this, I've never done this kind of style of editing before, selective color removal and stuff.
That's cool. Yeah.
The red and the blue. Yeah, I don't know. It was creatively freeing. We'll say. It was just like trying something different and fun. I don't even know what I have. I don't think I got really any deer shots this year. Clouds, flowers, probably tons of stuff. Let me see here. Gosh, I need to call down my collection here. There's too many samey ones, and
Maybe you should make like leave these in and make one page with like maybe 10 of your very best photos, like to pull people in.
I feel like that'd be the only thing though, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like I would just need to make that, or like in this case where I got the Chilean. I don't even know why I have this one. Like this one's clearly better.
Isn't that the one you talked about that like won an award, or is that something else?
I wish I got in a newspaper, so which is cool. But it was like it wasn't just me. Like it was a submission called the art like entry thing, and it was like people in the Dayton area got their photos in. So yeah, it did include. I think it was this one in particular. Yeah, this past spring was so good, so good. Just so many, all the free time I had to just hike and take ephemeral flower shots and just shoot video. It was like like honestly, this year was crappy in a lot of ways, but I'm like, this was fun. Like what I made time of, Dutchman breeches.
During that like early quarantine period, it was so nice just to get out and you didn't have any obligations or anything. You didn't even have to check your phone. You just be out there and take photos.
Yeah, honestly. Oh, Beth said the Hills and Dales Tower. Yeah, that's going to be on my best of slideshow, which I need to make that video. I'll get to that one in a moment. Yeah, flowers. I could be here all day and night just talking about my favorite one's this one and that one, but she's talking about took that in October. And this is what I was talking about a second ago when I said more architecture and stuff that's like natural landmarks and stuff. Yeah, just branching out.
Because I mean, like it or not, that's part of the landscape. So
that's how I
might
look
as
at
well.
it. Like it's not like a deviation from really what I do. Because I mean, this is a landscape photo in my opinion. Like,
definitely, yeah.
I did all these angles. I go back and forth. I don't know which one I like more. I think that one.
Can you go back and forth again? Yeah, I like the second one.
Yeah.
I feel like there might be a little too much tree on the left there. I don't know.
Yeah, it's much like compared to on this right, it's like there's less of it or less color, but this feels stronger. So it's kind of pulling for the attention of the tower itself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
But I mean, but you could argue that's balance, like it's kind of on both sides. So, you know, that's too cramped. I need it. Ooh, why did I crop it like this? This is like something you see on a stamp, you
Yeah.
know, like Kettering, Ohio.
Yes, this is what we call photographer's guilt when we look back through our old photos and think about what we could change.
Oh man. Yeah,
Oh,
so
that's
many
cool.
photo.
Dang.
What?
Is that like a
So what?
dried out creek?
Oh, this? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
This is
cool.
really, really think yeah. It's cold and rainy day. I think in October, November. Actually, October. The foliage.
Awesome.
This past. Yep. Yeah, just lots of. I took so many photos. I haven't looked at the totals yet. I just like to look out of curiosity, like from last year and the other, thousands easily.
I think
This right
I
here.
think I took 10,000 this year, which isn't that much, but I took like a 2 month break, so.
Whoops. I just like crashed out of the live. Oh,
You're
did you really?
Yeah. Uh-huh. But a lot of that's football. I shot a lot of football this year, so.
Oh,
Mm.
okay. Sean Halley, he's a good buddy of mine. We've gone out birding. This is probably one of the best bird opportunities I've had, and photos
Oh wow.
opportunities.
Dang.
Like that thing was literally the sparrow right here, Henslow sparrow, was literally like as big as my screen.
Hmm.
That's an exaggeration. It was maybe like 3 times that, but it was like right here. Like it was so close.
Hmm.
I think it was so close. I had my, my 150 to 600 on, and I think the 600 was too close. So I think
Oh wow.
this is probably closer to like 2 or 3, which
Mm-hmm.
obviously means a better sharpness for at least my Tamron. Dude, this moment was insane. This bird literally hung out. He kept doing his little chip call like this, like as in this photo, and he just like stood there. It was like the longest 5 minutes of my life, but it was like the best. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just because he was so patient, and I had time to like change lenses,
And
change. I kept like,
that's like a perfect perch too. Like
yeah,
it really
yeah,
suits him well.
because I think. Um, Yeah, this is that same day. Okay, so this is kind of what I started out with. I first heard him, me and Sean did, and he was in the brush, like these little sedge grasses in this prairie. And you can tell in the photo he's obscured, of course. He's flying around. There's a little jump.
Mm-hmm.
And we went from like excuse me, from this to that. It was like just such a big difference. I was incredibly surprised. And I think I made a joke thing with an Audubon logo at the top of this because it just like fit. You know what I mean?
I can see
I
it.
don't,
I can see it.
yeah, I
Yeah.
don't want to waste time digging it up in my computer.
That could be our new podcast logo. We could put all outdoors up there and have the bird. I don't know. That could be cool.
Mm, crap. I can't find it. Yeah, I can't. At least right now, I can't. Yeah, but yeah, you could just imagine a white Audubon.
Yeah,
Cool. Yeah.
it's cool.
Anyway, yeah, that's a cool moment.
Yeah, if
Um,
you guys want to check out, we did an episode with Sean Howell. I can't pronounce his last name. We did an episode with
Hollow.
yeah,
How? I would say how like the moon.
yeah,
But I think it's hollow. I'm
we
sorry, Sean.
yeah
I should know better.
we did an episode with him a couple podcasts ago. So make sure to check that out. It's been a
Okay.
while now, but yeah.
That's 15. And are we including this as an episode 22? Was it separate?
Uh, yeah, I guess we could call this 22. Yeah.
Okay. That works for me.
Season 1, episode 22.
Our podcast is old enough to drink. Hooray.
Yes.
Speaking of Sean, he might, if he is going to watch this, he probably will. He says he's watched all of our stuff. This is literally New Year's Day this year. Me and him are out birding. We're doing a big day where we all go out for like a whole 24 hours and count as many birds as we can. So me and him went out New Year's. I had to tag along after work, so I was a little late to him, but he was out all day.
Mm-hmm.
And this Henry, this is actually near Glen Helen. It's called John Bryan State
Oh,
Park.
cool. Oh, yeah, I've been there. That's cool.
Okay,
place.
cool.
Mm.
Yeah, me and him go there all the time, together and separately. But we went that New Year's Day this year too. There's like some pine woods and a mountain bike trail, which I've actually gone mountain biking there. It's a lot of fun. We were out there birding, and this barred owl. He's like, "Oh shoot!" And like he kind of like grabbed me by the shoulder. He's like, "There's a barred owl out there." He's like, "You're gonna take a picture of it?" I was like freaking out. I'm like, "Yeah." It's yeah.
It's nice and close.
Yeah, no, it's like right above our heads, like, and but it's not the best shot, but This one was this past summer, and I was cutting grass, and there's like a big radio, like an old style antenna, like in my neighbor's yard, a really tall spire. They have them all over the neighborhood, and there's this red-shouldered hawk just hanging out, perched on top. It's
Mm-hmm.
probably looking at my bird feeders down below. I was literally cutting grass, and I'm just looking at him. I turn around, I'm looking at him again. It was like the funniest thing.
Mm-hmm. So I gotta plug in my phone because it's gonna die.
Oh, shoot.
So what I might just do, I want to leave the all outdoors on, so we can still get like viewers in. I guess I'll just show my ceiling fan for now. There's no way of me turning off my camera on here, but yeah.
All good.
All right, but that's cool, man. It's cool.
Okay.
Oh shoot! Now,
Awesome
there's the
macro.
echo again. Sorry.
I know. I was like,
God.
dang it. It's all right, man. We'll make it through. We can do this. I wish this would load. I did lots of moss this past summer. That was fun. Just in like my porch light. Yeah, I think. Because I would really just like, I come home from work at like 9, 10 o'clock at night, you know, humid midsummer nights, but like porch light would be on, so you get all these little critters flying about. And I just kind of like started thinking, I'm like, why don't I just take out my macro and just like, it's like rats outside my door, literally. I could just start messing around. So I like learned about all these different moss. I'm sure my IDs are 100% correct, but Tulip Tree Beauty, this little guy, blends in so well with my brick on my house.
Yeah.
This one is my favorite. This guy looked really cool. Very beautiful. Persian tiger moth.
Cool.
There's a weird angle. Yeah, shallow depth of field and stuff. That was fun. Black swallowtail. Just fun stuff. Yeah. I don't know. Is this exciting to anyone else?
I mean, we still have viewers, so.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I feel like if I gave a talk, I just talk too much, and then people just kind of like start looking at their phones or something. I really did not come prepared like I should have.
Oh, you're good.
Shorebirds. Yeah, this one. So I took these in August. Solitary Sandpiper.
Is that in like Florida or something? I mean, that's what it looks like.
This is Fairborn, Ohio.
Wow.
Which is like just north of me by a few minutes. Yeah, that one.
Were you like down in the water for this shot? It almost looks like.
No, I actually didn't. I might have knelt down. I don't think I was sitting in it because it was water, and I don't think I had proper. I didn't have waders on, but it was like a nice. This is like runoff from a lake, not runoff, but like a mud flat kind of, because that's what these kind of birds would be. So it's a decent sized lake. It's off to the side. I'm here on the side of the trail. I kind of go down this little hill. So I'm not in the water, but I'm near it, if that makes sense. And this is where this solitary sandpiper, literally a solitary, like the name suggests.
Cool.
And you would miss this because this little guy is just so quiet and small, and he's just, you know, feeding in the little water. And like I was looking in the same spot because I'm like, there has to be shorebirds, and I saw this one. So got to spend some special time with him. That's an old photo. I feel like I've been talking too much. One more. I'll give myself one more time.
Okay.
Waterfalls.
Oh yeah, I love waterfalls.
And I'll shut up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's my forte. This year though, I got a few good ones. I put some in my calendar. Let's see. Maybe. These are 2020. Here's Glen Helen, Henry. That's the Cascades there.
Oh dang, I haven't been there. I need to go there. It's cool.
I thought you said you went to Glen Helen.
Well, I haven't seen the waterfall part of it.
What's up, Matthew? How's it going?
I did like the loop around the whole lake, but.
Oh, okay. Wait, Glen Helen or Buck Creek?
I really don't know. I've been to both, but it's been a while.
I was gonna say, Glen Helen doesn't have a lake. If it does, I've been screwed this whole time.
Then maybe I probably haven't been to Glen Helen. Then it's probably I forget what it's called. But
did you see the lake there? No. Gotta go back now.
Maybe you were in the lake. Did you ever consider that?
Can't swim though, so how'd that work? I know it's ironic. I like water so much, photographing it, but I'm like, I can't swim.
Yeah, you got to be careful. You're always close to
my cameras can't swim either. Don't get me started on camera gear this year.
Ooh.
Cameras. Anyways, these were taken on my birthday this year, January 12th, if you're curious. So I went on like a little birthday hike. So So that's fun. Just by myself, that's all I asked for. These are some more waterfalls, not Glen Helen, but these are taken, I think, February.
Cool.
I know I'm just really running through them. This one's actually in my calendar on March.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Which obviously I took in March. I think it's like March 2nd, so it's right before pandemic thing happened.
It's hard to get good compositions during like February, March period, especially on waterfalls. It's like you got like no good foliage. It's like bare sticks, you know.
Yeah, I'm not a this works for what it is, but like I do want to come back here maybe next summer and see.
Yeah,
the
like
spring.
that's what I was thinking. In the summer or the fall, this would look even better. Like,
Well, actually, Henry, this one isn't. It's in Medway, which is like I think west of Springfield by like a few minutes.
oh, really?
So it's called George Rogers Clark Park.
Cool.
So just let you know if you're ever in town.
Yeah.
Just want to go somewhere new. It's a pretty big place. It's got this waterfall. That's, as you can see, I get right up on it, which is cool.
How long is the hike to get there?
It's a little ways in. Like you can't just walk right, from the trailhead. But it's less than a couple miles.
Cool.
Maybe 2-3 miles. It's got like a lot of local history. So if you like that stuff, you can learn about it. There's like an old pioneer village recreated.
Awesome.
This is the day I actually dropped my first camera in the water. This is the morning before I did it. So I took this with my wide angle, my good one that dropped in the water. This is Ludlow Falls, Ohio.
Ooh, wow.
Which is like a very popular.
That's good.
Yeah, this is a big waterfall, and it was a rainy day, so perfect overcast light. Everything, all the variables worked out in my favor, and I went there. It's a far drive for me. This is a big waterfall. It's beautiful. So, but many people have actually drowned here, so there's like a bad vibe because they jump off this like idiots and swim.
I would do it.
Yeah. You sure? There's like a million. Oh, dude, on my way down, because you have to go downhill to get to like where this photo was taken. There's like rails lined up everywhere, and there's like 100 signs as you go down saying like "Don't swim."
Well,
don't
maybe it's higher. It seems
drowning.
It's probably higher than it looks. It's probably the perspectives making it look a little bit smaller, but.
Oh, I see. Well, yeah, I think the photo kind of messes with it a little bit.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it's a mini waterfall almost. I don't know.
Yeah, because I guess because I'm up high and I'm pointing a wide angle down, maybe that's why it gives that kind of perspective.
Yeah.
Like this foliage on the left looks really prominent because it's like right next to me.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it. Let's see. Some other favorites of mine. Let's see. I like this one a lot. This one's actually top down, like you're just saying. But it's very small. It's very small. It looks like it's huge. Like an aerial photograph.
That would be quite something.
I know. And this is actually behind it. I like this a lot more,
Ooh,
actually.
yeah. It's like a
it's
Adam Gibbs kind of photo or something.
Yeah.
Alistair Ben or something.
Oh, yeah. Expressive photography.
Yes, I love his channel so much. His YouTube channel. It's so good.
I need to watch more of his podcast, too. I like this one just for the vibrant greens and the blue water. So,
It gives me an Ireland, Scotland vibe.
Yeah, there you go. Same with this. That nice late, kind of mid to late September. It's still green and everything's just nice. So good.
Yeah.
So good. Anyways, I'm done rambling.
Okay. All right.
Stop sharing. 15 minutes.
Yep.
I've only been talking for 20 minutes.
You're good. Okay.
How many people got on the YouTube?
6 right now.
Cool.
Yeah. Let me just make sure I don't have the right files pulled up here. Photo exports. All right.
Wondering if everyone migrated off the Instagram to go to the YouTube. Maybe that's it.
I think they pretty much did.
I hope they're watching in some capacity, or I'll be really sad.
Okay. So I don't have a website yet. I'm working on it, but not yet. Well, let me just go most recently.
You're taking us on the back end.
I've barely done anything in December, but
You organize your photos just like me. Shoot.
But I really don't organize at all. But I mean, just by month. But here's a recent one I took. I like how they kind of formation of the deer here. You can see my screen, right?
I can.
Okay. Yeah, I like
Sorry,
form.
you like stuttered out,
Oh,
so
okay.
I didn't hear you for a second.
I like the formation of the deer here. It's a cool one.
Hmm.
Um,
It was-
yeah. This one here. This is something I found. This is actually from March. I found it on my hard drive. I really like this one. It's got like the nice leading line up to the waterfall. Um,
S-curve.
yes, it's a focus stack. So.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Uh-huh.
That's
Um,
cool.
let's see. Sorry, I'm not prepared at all either. So
I know.
I'm just gonna go through each month and show my favorite ones.
I guess that's the nice part about a website. Just gotta look it up.
I really did not take, that much kind of the second half of 2020. Like, I was just so busy, but this is one of my favorite ones. I think this is a nuthatch, maybe, or you probably
White-breasted nuthatch.
yes.
White-breasted.
It was backlit, which was unfortunate, but I still think it's a decent photo.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
It's great. It's not like deeply in shadow. Like a lot of shots I've taken, because you see the nuthatches like that, and it's like mine are just so underexposed because it'll blow out the background with that kind of silhouette look. But like that's great. That's actually really well exposed.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That's
It's a cool bird,
the
too.
pros of a mirrorless camera. You can see your exposure and kind of, I really like this one. I don't know, just gives me a nice warm kind of feel.
It's got like a complimentary feel.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. This was like my first attempt at Astro. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yes, dude.
And I had like a little lantern, and it actually lit the trees without me knowing, which I actually liked. It gave it kind of a cool look, and it gave it like a nice gradient.
Gave it some color.
And this is actually a 12-minute exposure, so yeah.
It's probably one of my favorite photos you've taken.
Thank you.
honestly.
Thanks. And this one, I'm so mad about this. This would have been a great photo, but completely out of focus. Like you see the elements. It's got the nice trees. It's got the. But completely
I thought it was still
out of
loading. I
focus.
was like, I was waiting for it. I was like, is it gonna load? Because I love how it looks.
It would have been so cool, but no.
That's such a shame. Oh man.
Here's
the one that got away.
yeah. Here's one of my favorite deer shots. I just got nice and close to this doe. Yeah. And this one too. I like the contrast of the brush and the deer. I don't know.
That's great. It's good. I love the night stuff, dude. You got to do more of that.
I'm definitely going to. Yeah, I love it. Okay.
Make star trails on your first try is like really good, I think.
So this is one of my favorites.
Cool.
It was a little bit out of focus, but I still like it. It's I didn't know what this duck was doing, but here it is. So.
It's got oil on its beak. Is that oil? Or some kind of like thing it stuck its head in the feed.
Maybe. Oh yeah. Ooh.
Is it next to like urban area?
Yeah, it's urban. So.
Oh
no.
I hope it's not oil or something. I see some nasty ducks. Like they're just like dirty. Like if they're white ducks, and they're just it makes you wonder. It's sad. It's sad.
Let's see.
It's cool. No, I really like.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This here is one of my favorite hawk ones. He was like right above me. Yeah.
Have you posted that?
I think I did.
That's killer.
Thank you. This is another one I liked. Yeah, I've been loving wildlife. It's quickly become probably one of my favorite styles to shoot. And then I went to the it's called the Triple Cascade Waterfalls in Indiana. Unfortunately, it was not a good lighting day, like lighting wise.
Ooh.
But
Are you sure?
Oh, well,
I really. Are you sure?
Super deep shadows, super bright highlights. But I mean, you can see kind of the crazy dynamic range here. But yeah, I still like it.
It's really awesome.
Thank you.
I really like it still. And like that gleam while you're zoomed in there, that little gleam of light that's hitting like the base of the fall.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like piercing right across. I don't know. I think it's weird because right because like the subject I think is what you're going for is the water obviously,
Yeah.
and it is in shadow most of it, but like I feel like it works.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
I like how the light works with like the fall color. I feel like it accentuates it. It's one part I liked.
Dude, that is so killer.
Thanks.
I don't know. I think it worked out like for the best. Because if the light was on if it's like the end of the day and the light was on the other side, it'd be casting so much harsh, you know,
Yeah, I
like
see what you mean.
sparkly reflections. Yeah, so like I feel like it works.
Yeah, this is another one I liked here. Once again, it was very hard, but you know, still pretty cool. You can see that gleam again.
What was like your shutter? Do you know?
I probably had not on here, but I had like a 6-stop filter on, so it was probably 1 or 2 seconds.
Okay.
This is one of my favorites. It's a telephoto of that same waterfall.
Ooh.
I don't know why it's not loading, but yeah, it's pretty cool.
I can see it.
It's not loading for me, but I don't know.
Okay.
This is actually at the top of the waterfall. Some nice rapids and cool limestone. Oh,
beautiful.
Cool limestone rock.
Cool.
Thanks. And this.
Were you like,
what?
Were you like hopping along there on that limestone? Like.
Yeah, I almost fell into one actually.
I was gonna say yeah.
Yeah. This isn't like one of my favorite photos, but this is kind of random. I was just playing around, trying to get some wildlife in my yard, with my 600. I zoomed in on this plant. There was just a little bit of light hitting it, so I stopped all the way down and I got this.
Dude.
It's the most random thing, but I think it's pretty cool.
You got the coolest yard.
Yeah. It's just a tiny yard. I don't know.
Well, I mean, mine's pretty modest, but like I don't have anywhere that would be like really deeply in shadow. I don't think. I don't have much tree cover though.
Yeah, it was evening light, and I just was able to get it. I don't know.
Huh. That's cool though.
Okay.
Are you supposed to be on Instagram Live? Like your phone's like looking up.
I remember I'm charging it. I'm letting it charge for a bit, and then I'm gonna.
Oh, okay.
Move it back.
Here, I'll kick you off. I'll kick you off for now.
I was thinking I could leave it on there so we can bring guests in. From like our Instagram.
Can I hear you? I wonder.
I'm muted on there.
Wait, point it. You have a flower plant.
Or I'm unmuted on there, so it's good.
Once you prop it up so I can see your backside.
I can put it on the camera or something. Like that.
Oh, that's one idea, I guess. Wait. Henry's shelf and camera. Until further
I can do
notice.
it like this. There we go.
That's an angle for the books.
Okay.
That'll work.
All right. So this is probably my favorite like fall photo I've ever taken. It was just kind of random, handheld. I noticed a bunch of light coming in like just on this leaf, so once again I stopped down and got this. So.
Dude, that is killer. Bokeh.
Thank you. Yeah, and it was an f4 24 millimeters, and it was still a ton of bokeh. Like it's crazy.
Because of distance, I think.
Yeah, probably.
From the foreground to the background. That would be perfect, like in an ebook about backlighting.
Definitely.
It's like perfect. That's backlighting, right? Or wait, is that front lit?
Backlight, yeah.
Okay, it's hard to tell. I feel like there'd be much more
or it was kind of like directly down, I think. Maybe.
Oh, okay. Wait, go back.
Because this was around noon when I took it.
More. Okay. It looks front lit to me. I feel like the veins of the leaf.
But if it was front lit, these branches would be a lot lighter, you know.
Oh, okay. So it's like a hard directional, like upper backlight.
Yeah, it was just kind of a tiny stream of light that came through. You got to look out for those. Like that was the same with the plant photo I showed earlier. Like they can produce some really great images.
You've inspired me. Like, yeah, that kind of stopping down so much to get that dark look. I don't really do much. Hey.
So this is a sandhill crane. I really like the header. I think this is header and how it like interacts with the crane.
That's beautiful, man.
Thank you. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, this is just a text.
Huh? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
The cranes. Where'd you take that? I mean, like,
Michigan.
Okay. Did you set out to see them, or did you just kind of like find them?
I was driving and I stopped and took some pictures of them. So they were just on somebody's
Ooh.
farm. So
Are you serious?
yeah.
Uh, you're so lucky. I can
Mm.
never find them, at least on the ground. Ooh.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's just
thanks.
some experimentation I was doing.
So
This is one of my favorite sunset ones. Just very simple, but
I love it.
thanks.
It's like just right long exposure to kind of blur
Hmm.
it just a
Yeah,
little bit.
and
Yeah.
that's Lake Michigan right there. So
Cool.
um, all right. I also came across a big pack of swans. So that was pretty fun.
Like a swan.
Yes.
Dang. Huh. Cool stuff, man.
Thank you. Have I been talking for too long or?
Dude, I took like 20 minutes. You're
Okay.
good.
I'm
Time's
only on the
running out.
yeah.
We're gonna kick you out. It's not like you're not a host.
So this is when I kind of first got my wildlife lens. So I was really playing around. Actually, this is like a 600 millimeter landscape. So of a cornfield. I really like how the depth of
Ooh.
field kind of showed up.
Not
That's
to
it.
argue with,
Yeah.
not to.
Sorry.
Well, I'm just saying I have a shot that kind of looks like that too, and it's kind of similar.
Yeah. This
Look,
is actually my calendar for November, I believe. I thought it was kind of Thanksgiving, or not November, September, kind of the harvest time.
mm-hmm.
So,
Cool.
this is a great horned owl that I found.
It's barred out.
Barred owl, okay.
Barred. Sorry, it's like
Barred
before all the
owl.
bird nerds come in. Barred.
Uh-huh. Yeah, this is
Barred.
actually the second time I encountered them in a week.
Wow,
So, I was pretty excited.
dude, that's sharp. That's pin. Like,
Yeah, pretty sharp. Yeah.
I think it's. I mean, without using topaz or something. Is that
Yeah.
600 mil?
600 mil f11.
Wow, dude.
Yeah. It was pretty backlit, but my camera has decent dynamic range.
You could
So.
argue. Yeah, you could argue there's some blown out highlights, but like it's. I think it looks great. Like I really do.
Yeah. This is a cool one I got. I want to let me. Okay. It's kind of a turtle through the grasses. I don't know.
I like it.
Thanks.
It's cool. It's different.
Yeah.
Like
You don't see a lot of those on the internet. And this is my first encounter with the owl. It was out of focus, but still a cool opportunity.
that other. It's night and day compared to the other one.
Definitely,
shot. Yeah, like
let's see what else.
that's my biggest struggle with bird shots is getting like leaves and branches in the way. It's terrible.
Yeah.
So many times.
July. I don't really have any in July.
July's kind of like a lame month.
Yeah.
For the most part. It depends what you do.
So this is taken up in Michigan. This is one of my favorites. I love this shot. The texture on the sand and then the curve and stuff.
It's like going like this.
Yeah.
If you know what this means.
You could probably tell though I had to like completely reconstruct this hill because of some like I forget why, but there's a reason behind it. But I can't even
Artifacts or sunspots.
Yeah, I think it was sunspots. Yeah, or dust or something. I don't know.
Do you use lens hoods?
Not when I have my filters on because they don't fit when I have that on. But
Oh really? Okay.
in every other situation, I do.
I would cup your hand over it in the direction of the
Yeah,
sun.
I had a lens
Did
hood
you
for
ever
this
do?
one though, so I wasn't using filters.
Oh, okay.
I like this one. I really got to do some nice like it's a lake obviously, but seascape like photography. It was really fun.
Dude.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Leading lines. You really know how to like lead the eye. I think you really got that kind
Thank
of
you.
thing too. You have the eye. You probably heard it before.
Yeah.
I would hear it.
This is another
Oh,
one of my
really? You can do it.
favorites. This is actually, I was surprised. I tried to bracket this, but I actually got it all in one shot somehow. So, I don't know if you've ever done like seascape, lakescape stuff, but it's so hard to get everything in one shot. Very challenging.
No, never seascapes, but lakescapes.
Lakescapes.
Same idea.
Yeah.
Big bodies of water.
Yeah. Let's see. I barely did anything in June too. Jeez. This is, I don't know what to think about this shot. I went back and forth. This is like a woodland shot. I don't know. It's decent, I guess.
Like what I meant earlier, it feels like a complimentary, like a secondary image. I'm not dissing it, but like it's kind of like one you put in between your better portfolio
Yeah,
shots.
definitely.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like a compliment.
Yes, I'm so offended. No, just kidding.
It's terrible. I hate it.
This is one of my favorite flower shots of 2020.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Is that I'm trying to think of what kind. Helianthus? Some kind of
I think so.
in that
Maybe.
family.
I don't know.
Like a false sunflower, I think.
You're better at identifying stuff. I don't know the names of anything. I'm trying to get better at that.
I don't know anything. I always tell people I don't know anything. I don't. I'm not a botanist or anything. I'm nothing.
Let's
Wait. Okay, wait. Do the 4266.
What?
Sorry.
On here?
Yeah, go back to that folder. 4266. Is that Sunset Tree? Yeah.
Yeah.
Your picket fairs. Huh. Okay.
I'm not a big fan of that one, but
It's cool. I like it.
I really like this one.
These. Yeah.
I wish the clouds were a little bit more interesting, but just a nice minimalistic photo.
Well, I like your placement of it, where it's not the horizon in the middle, and you got like.
Yeah, this is taken. This is taken in like a hayfield in Ohio. So.
Welcome to Ohio.
Yeah, there's a lot of hayfields for sure. Yeah.
Born in soybeans.
Yeah. My grandpa actually grows soybeans, so.
Well, I live in much more urban, suburban.
Uh-huh.
Not too much, but you know.
This is one of my favorites. Just a nice summer waterfall.
Did you take that at Glen Helen?
No, this is Louisville.
Okay. There's one that looks like eerily similar to that.
Yeah.
And like, did you take that there?
Yeah, most of my waterfalls are focus stacked, so that's why there's decent focus throughout the image. Okay. This is that same waterfall, just like vertical. Or like that's the waterfall from the shot, and I went down, and then there's this one. It's like a nice tier.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the ones like that, where it's like natural cascades.
Definitely.
Stuff. Those are really cool.
This is kind of the start of quarantine here. This is. I feel like April was the month where I really start to hit my stride on photography, but I like this one.
Overall?
This is that same waterfall I showed, but in a vertical composition. It's one of my favorite black and whites. I don't do a lot of black and white, but it's a cool one. This, I don't know if you remember episode 2 of our podcast. I talked about like photography horror stories. You remember that?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
This is the image I was taking where I almost got mugged.
Oh.
It's not even a good image. That's the sad part.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you didn't get mugged.
Yeah. Who knows what camera gear I would have? I'd have like a $100 camera or something if I had gotten mugged.
Point and shoot.
Yeah.
This
is the first shot I took with my ND filter. I just bought myself a filter, so I took this. So.
Visit the shallowest creek. I love it.
Definitely.
It's sick.
I think that's it for this month. January. Not too much in January. I just got my camera, I think. Yeah. My new camera. So I was experimenting with depth of field, like this trophy.
Oh, cool. Very Ansel with that black and white.
I do like this one, though. It's very simplistic, but it's a nice reflection. Yeah, and that's it for 2020. So.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. It's been all photography.
I do plan. I'm going to be shooting a lot more in 2021, though. I think. I
hope you do. Yeah, it'll be fun.
And that website is coming, so keep a lookout.
We're busy people, okay?
Yeah.
I mean, we can't devote our entire lives to this stuff.
Yeah.
We could. Try to at least. But yeah, it's cool. What's been like your favorite for the podcast? What's been like your favorite episodes or talks?
Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna have to look at the list because there's been so many.
Yeah.
I mean, David Johnson stands out, but
That's good. I feel like okay, like he might be listening to this. I'm not sure, or might eventually, but yeah, that was one of my favorites we've done, just because you and me were so on edge. Let's just put it out there now. At least I was, and like so we wanted to deliver such a nice show, and I feel like we really did deliver on it, like on all fronts.
yeah.
So couldn't ask for
And
more.
it was a nice kind of validation of our podcast. It showed that big creators would be interested.
Yeah, definitely.
So
Couldn't gone better.
I like the
Um,
Sydney. I forget her last name, but Sydney. That was a good
Sydney
episode.
Johnson.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
Um,
She was a fun person to have on.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Rylan, having him back on for his portraiture, that was interesting.
That's great. Yeah,
Yeah.
he really came prepared. Just like he knew what he was about, and
Mm.
like he delivered.
Yeah.
It's really fun. It's great having him on too.
And like I really liked the original video podcast. I mean, that was fun. Not really because of the video, just kind of the 3-person dynamic. That was always interesting. That was mostly because of the off-camera stuff too, with the bloopers and stuff and the weird mess ups.
It was like the early days, and it was fun.
Uh-huh.
Like
I mean, it's
we're still
it's
doing it
still
for
fun
fun.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. At the horror stories episode 2, that was fun. It was just talking
Oh
about
yeah, it was
stories.
great.
Yeah. Yeah. We had Jacob DeLong on. He was fun. Talking about storms. That's great. The ethics one where we got really fired up.
Probably
Same with the
made
conservation.
made some people mad, but
We tried not to talk about politics because we remember we did that one for election day too, which is funny.
Uh-huh.
Like the same week.
Uh-huh.
Workflows, that's fun. Yeah, I mean it's a good variety, which I mean that's in our name.
Yeah.
So
And
it
but
works out.
we it's always outdoors, which is like a good category for everything, but
Yeah.
we branched out quite a bit. So how about this? We haven't shown our gear for a while. Would you like to show your gear to the audience?
What's in my bag? I guess I can get my bag. It's right over here.
Sure. Oh shoot, I was not. I messed up on the live stream. Shoot, I was showing.
Wait, Insta?
I was just showing our YouTube channel instead of our cameras for like 5 minutes. Thanks, Jack.
Do we have to talk about gear?
If you want to just show it briefly, maybe. I don't know.
Okay. I'm trying to think of how to do this. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I guess we're both.
We'll take turns. You get your stuff. I'll get mine. There it is. Ah, that Gitzo tripod. Wow.
We gotta make this work somehow.
Impressive.
It's hard being with the corded headphones. It's somehow. Tamron, when I here, let me try something. Can you hear me still?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do hear an echo.
Yeah, it's because
That's okay.
I unplugged my headphones. Is it bearable?
It's fine. It's good.
Okay.
I can't hear it anymore.
Okay, at least for the time being. So yeah. Here we go. What's in my bag? 2021 edition. So yeah. It's funny because I have to like look at what I have because I really have no idea. Nikon, ProStaff.
Nikon. Seriously? Wow. I'm kidding.
These are 10 by 42s. Oh gosh, I'm still on the Instagram. This is a Tamron 150-600. So we got lens coat, real tree camouflage on it. My second camera, second ADD camera body. First one took the drink. Here's a actual Canon battery grip. So I was shooting birds yesterday, so that's why the setup's the way it is. But you get vertical shooting if you want. It's nice. And this little ring, see if you can see that, this little ring thing, it attaches to like a body strap that I have over there.
Does that interfere with the tripod at all?
I don't put this on a tripod.
Oh, okay.
Not regularly. And speaking of tripods, here's my cost an arm and a leg kit, but it's worth every penny. It's kind of heavy. I mean, it's carbon fiber, so it's light, but it's a big one. It is 4 sections, so it's the extra long level. And I actually bought this little nice pan swivel tilt tripod head. I bought it from Nick Holler on Instagram and on YouTube. So he lives in Cleveland area, I believe, of Ohio.
Cool.
So he posted earlier this year on his story some things he has for sale, camera gear, and he had this nice. It's really big and hefty, as you can see, tripod head. So I need to do some video with this because it'd be a nice one.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and the reason why.
And if you want to do like an extended bird shoot, you can mount your camera and with the pan and tilt, it could be pretty cool, almost like a gimbal head.
Something I've had in the works, I just never really done it, is to take this setup and pop it on here and try some bird film video, because you get some nice smooth movements.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. So, but I don't know. I might try it soon with ducks, just because of the time of year and all that. What I currently shoot all my video on, GoPro Hero 8, with the little selfie stick tripod thing. So that's what I've been shooting most of my stuff on that's in the field recently. I've been using this until I do get an actual camera, another digital camera. I want to upgrade bags soon, but this is a Tamrac Anvil 27, I believe. It's like $250. So it's a nice it's big.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 27 liters, fits a lot. And let me unzip it because I'm so prepared today. I just got all the works in here. I got spare memory cards, GoPro battery, like a little washcloth for like rainy weather, so like drying lenses and stuff. This little thing's a gray card right here. That red thing's a cloth, like a microfiber. I got a triple bubble triple bubble level, not lever. That you can put on the hot shoe of the camera, level it.
Cool.
It's pretty neat. Triple just means there's 3 levels in it. The scale will balance it.
Yep.
Other than that, these rubber bands are just for like stock filters. So if I have some grip, I can actually unscrew them. It's happened a couple times. Some hex and Allen wrenches, some spare these little lens caps for the lens.
Yeah.
I don't know what you call them. I guess lens cap for the front and top and bottom of them.
Oh, okay.
Some cleaning wipes, a lens pen, which has like a little fan brush you can use. My L bracket. So if I do anything that's non-nature, well, I guess that too, non-wildlife, then I'll put this on and keep the battery grip off.
I've got like the exact same L bracket.
This universal one, yeah.
Yeah.
I forget who made this 3-legged thing.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's good. Mine comes loose a lot, but I just have to retighten it. But
you gotta have the little hex key.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Little thing. I'm trying to get in view. Yeah, I have it attached to the very front of the strap, so I can just pull it off on the fly.
That's the same here.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Kind of 50% I go from the L bracket to the battery grip. But I've been trying to use the grip more. So
have you ever tried mounting the L bracket to your wildlife lens? Because that's what I've been doing I've been doing that for some tripod wildlife stuff. I can show you in a second, but.
Okay, I guess so. Yeah, that's news to me.
It's interesting, but.
This is actually great right now because I was thinking about doing a gear video, like what's in my bag for 2021, but I just hate doing those videos. So this is actually great because it's not like super like.
And you could like clip this and put it on YouTube too if you wanted to.
I guess so. Maybe. Yeah, because I was thinking like if I want to do a video like that, I'd have like higher quality like B-roll.
Yeah.
Like on the table, like the in and out focus or something cool. But I just don't. I don't know. Just don't. Yeah, you know me from here. But I can talk about it sometimes or somewhat. But compass, just nice little. Must be stuck. There we go. I was holding it down. So just a little simple compass. This costs like $5, just in case. Just a couple times I needed it. Headlamp. Geez, that thing's bright.
Don't blind yourself.
I know, right? Too late. What is this? Oh, who did loop? It's for like on your viewfinder.
Ah,
So you
okay.
can. So this is great. I haven't used as much. Like most of my gear I buy and I just don't use. It's terrible, honestly. But like this, I used this past summer a lot on those bright sunny days when I'm trying to get flower shots. So I have it like on a tripod and I'm looking down, but the sun is just beating down on the screen, so I can't see it. This is perfect for that. So I just kind of look right through. This one doesn't attach, unfortunately, to my camera. This one's made for this specific model. But yeah, I mean, it's worked out well, and it has like a little like strap, so just I can have it around my neck and just kind of go like this when I need to. And it's a nice quality. I mean, there's not much high techness to it. It's like just a hard rubber kind of plastic design.
Yeah.
Like a little lens screen, and like a little carrying case. And this is pretty affordable, so yeah, it's something I was looking at getting eventually. So I'm glad I did. I think I did buy this earlier this year, I believe. So
That'd probably be good for like some wildlife video stuff if you ever do that. Kind of getting those like wildlife video, because like you can't use the viewfinder, so.
Yeah. Oh, good point. Yeah. Unless I would use a live view, I guess.
Yeah.
This came from like a previous 2 camera bags previously. That I don't even have that bag anymore, but this is like a filter pouch that cool. I still kept from the bag, so I still use it for what it's worth. It works out. Lens hood. I guess I should mention, if you don't know what a camera bag looks like to anyone, it's like partition. You can move all this Velcro stuff around. So I have it kind of fit to my needs, I guess. I bought this after doing Astro this past summer, and I haven't really used it. I need to do more nighttime, like you said, Henry. It's a little what do you call it? Intervalometer, almost a teleconverter. Intervalometer, and it doubles as a wired shutter release. So if I do long exposures, but I just use a 2-second timer, so that way I don't have to pull this out.
Cool.
But that's just me. This is for the Tamron. I need to just throw it in here, because I always have that thing out. Because the lens hood's so big, it protects it. These nice lens pouches, so these keep my let's see, my Nifty 50, and I got matching polarizers and neutral densities for all my lenses pretty much. Here's my extension tube. I know we talked about, for anyone that hasn't seen it when we talked about the macro episode, it's just this little thing. It's neat. Let's see, what else?
Do you use that 50 a lot, or?
I tried to. I had a big time because I got that one pretty early on, like 3 years ago, which is really early for me, like photography wise. And more recently, I've been trying to pull it out more and use it for like landscapes. Yeah. Because sometimes I'm just like, why would I shoot wide angle all the time for a landscape? But I also don't want to be too cropped in, so it's like the next perfect thing, I think. Yeah. This is a GoPro, like a head strap. So this is actually kind of cool. I've had a lot of creative like things in my videos using the GoPro to film. Where I just like, if I'm behind the camera, I can just put that on and work it, you know? It's cool. It's like a point of view, I guess. Nice little, it's not a Rode mic by any means, but it's just like a little shotgun, hot shoe mic. I honestly don't know where the dead cat went. I don't know. It's somewhere in my house. I've looked at all my buckets. I don't know where the stupid dead cat that goes around with the windscreen. Yeah. Whatever. This is a teleconverter that I pretty much never used. Tried to sell it. No one wants to buy it. It's very specific for Canon mounts, but it's a Tamron, but it's for Canon mounts. But I don't really use it because it degrades quality and you lose like I think a stop or two of light. So it's not worth it to me. Here's a bigger lens pouch. I always keep my 75 to 300 in here, and this is probably one of my favorite lenses, I guess. Probably it feels like the one I use the most, besides my wide angle. So I've had this for like 4 years, and it's still. Is it good quality? For me, yeah. I mean, it's not like professional quality lens, but I mean, like I've gotten a good quality filter, like upgraded, and it still holds up after all the rain, snow, the elements. You know, like I said, 4 years, and I'm still using it pretty much every trip. So I want to eventually upgrade to like a 70 to 200 or something. You know, higher quality. But for now, I mean, it works. Yeah. Yeah. Other than that, that's pretty much it for that. I guess there's like this front pouch right here, and right now I got all my field guides. Got trees of Ohio, birds of Ohio, and raptors of the Midwest.
Cool.
And they're all Stan Bacala field guides. So I just bought these. I've been using these for years, like library copies. But then more recently, a couple months ago, I was like, I'm gonna buy them so I can actually have them. Might be a good idea. A little journal, pen. So if I need to write down notes or bird sightings or anything.
Yeah.
You know, maybe if my phone's dead or if it's raining, you'll just pull that out instead. Other than that, as I struggle to look this up, anything else exciting? I got business cards and this little thing right here, little cloth. I think this is important actually, PSA. So like, think about this gear, this bag is filled with gear. It's really expensive. Maybe people are nice, and I don't know if you lose it, maybe your child will say,
Yeah.
you know, whatever. I like to keep a little it's like this luggage tag.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, I keep it. There's like this one of those little chain, like a carabiner clip things. So I keep a luggage tag. It's actually Audubon Society tag with all my contact info, like address, name, stuff, phone number. Yeah, so I keep it like attached to my bag at all times because you never know. Someone might actually be nice and give it back to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you never know. So I feel like this is really important.
I'm gonna be. I gotta add that to my bag. That's really smart.
Yeah. There you go. This is actually something more recently. A solar powered. This thing's crappy, honestly. It's a cheap model, but like maybe get a better quality. It's a solar powered phone charger, or I guess you can plug in anything. So I've actually kept this clip on the top or like on the bag if it's like summer or something. That helps, just in case. Here's a cord that goes with it. I'm glad you told me to get out my bag because a lot of this I haven't seen in months. There's actually a better charger. It looks like a Jewel or something, like a vape, but it's actually like a. I promise it's not. It's,
nice cover up. Nice cover.
No, it says Goal Zero. Well, it's flip, but you know.
Ryan Taylor exposed.
Oh no. No, I don't do drugs. So caffeine does caffeine count?
Kinda, yeah. Legal drug.
Yeah. Go with that. Vapes are legal, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Still are. Paracord, because you never know, get in a survival situation, or if you need shoelaces in an emergency. Emergency shoelaces, everyone.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of emergencies, this side, I should mention, sorry. That was that side. There's this other flip open side. I keep more like emergency stuff in here. So I got, especially this time of year, hand warmers, little disposable ones. I just used some the other day. Band-Aids, gauze pads, just like a couple of each, because you never know if I'm out there alone. Moist palettes, little just disposable things. Let's see, alcohol pads. I think I have water purifying tablets in here for like a bottle. If you want to get like from a river or creek or stream, something like that. So those are ideas, but
cool.
Yeah.
All right.
That
Gitzo is so nice. I've been admiring it.
Here, I'll just keep it open for you, just for you. Okay.
Yes.
Keep it right in there.
I'm getting a new tripod next week, kind of like that. So I'm excited.
This is actually the star of the show. I'm gonna give the headphones off.
Wow. All right, I'll go get my bag.
Okay.
Okay.
What's up, Jacob? Sorry, I just realized you're on here. How's it going, man?
Oh, you're talking to. Okay.
Sorry, yeah, Jacob DeLong. Remember?
Oh,
I
nice.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's.
All right, I'll pin myself. Okay. Am I like spotlighted? Wait, no. There we go.
No. How's it going, Jacob? How you doing? We were just talking about you. Sorry, I'm actually. You remember when you did the podcast? I'm talking to Henry, from that show. You were a guest on the right there. So we're talking about like our favorite parts and stuff, and we're talking about Europe, so it was cool. I'm just picking out right now.
So right now my bag is kind of pitiful. It's like a beginner bag. But actually next week I'm upgrading. So to like a more nature focused bag. But like you, I've got this clip to my zipper actually. The little hex key thing.
Hey, wait, sorry, man. I'm gonna tell Jacob where we're at. So, we're on YouTube Live. Actually, if you want to watch us, All Outdoors Photography Podcast. That's where we did the show. So we're live on there. This is who I'm talking to, Henry here. If you want to watch the other side of the story. Sorry, go ahead.
All right, and and then in the front pocket. Oh wait, never mind. I usually have my filters in the front pocket, but I think they're in my closet right now. I just have one filter, or two filters. I have a polarizer and a 6-stop filter. Let's see. I don't really keep a lot of stuff in this bag. I took a lot of stuff out because I don't know if I'm actually gonna get out in the field before my new bag comes. So, a lot of stuff is just in my closet. But here's my main camera. Got the Canon 24 to 240 on there. I used to have separate lenses for like my 24 to 200 range, but I got it all in one now. It's really nice, pretty high quality. I really like it. I've got the lens hood on here. And then I got the camera itself. It's a Canon RP. I've got a battery grip. This is a third-party one because Canon does not make one. I've got my L bracket mounted on here, which is pretty cool. Let's see. That's actually the same L bracket that Ryan has.
Yeah, it is.
The other lens I always carry with me is my 600 f11. It's pretty nice and compact, and when you shoot, it goes out like this. I've got a camo coming soon as well, like you have. A lens hood as well. Similar? Yeah, a lens hood and a camo coming from what is that brand again? That you
lens
have?
coat.
Yeah, it's a lens coat, Real Tree something, I think.
It's like a rubber neoprene. It's pretty nice. Yeah. So
I'm actually working on a short film, kind of like a nature film. So I've got my Rode Video Micro with me. I've been carrying that around. Nice. I keep caps and stuff. I try to be very minimal with my bag. Like, I don't keep a lot of extra accessories, really. I've got this lens cloth. It's kind of cool. It's got, like, a hill on it or something. Microfiber cloth, so. I got my strap for the camera. It attaches to these red things. So I've got two, actually, on the camera and one on my L bracket. So if I mount it to my wildlife lens, I can mount it directly onto the L bracket instead of just on the camera.
I'm sorry to cut you off.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen those little red things on people's cameras before.
Mm-hmm.
Can you demonstrate how that works? I did not even know that's for like a camera strap. I just thought it was like a weird frilly little thing off the camera.
It looks kind of cool too, but basically just
never known it.
Snap them in. It's pretty easy to get them in. Sorry, it's kind of hard to.
So like slide in?
Yeah, I'm just at a weird angle right now.
What's up, Derek? How's it going?
Yeah, so see how it's nice and attached on there. See?
Okay.
It goes right into the slots.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Mhm. And then for portraits. And just kind of a creative lens. I've got a Canon 85mm f1.8, and this is the EF to RF adapter. So the rest of the lenses I use are RF, which is the mirrorless mount. But this is a DSLR lens, so I have to use an adapter to mount it.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. For the tripod, I'm using kind of a cheap tripod. Once again, I'm upgrading a lot this month. I'm getting a lot of upgrades, but this is kind of just a $100 Amazon tripod, Magnus TR13. It's decent, but it's time for an upgrade, definitely. But it's just aluminum, pretty lightweight. But yeah, so that's it for now. But yeah. Actually, let me show you what I'm talking about with the L bracket on the wildlife lens. You'll actually probably find it useful.
Okay.
I don't know if does your lens collar like rotate?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So then you probably don't need to use it, but the main reason I have to do that is because my lens collar does not rotate on my 600, so I can't do vertical on a tripod.
Great both ways. If I'm doing a lot of handheld without my strap, I'll just keep it locked at the top like this. But yeah, it just really depends.
Yep.
Does that I feel like you've told us before. Does that one telephoto you have image state?
Both have image stabilization.
Nice.
So this is the L bracket on there, as you can see. It gives a nice handle. And see, the lens collar doesn't rotate, so this is the only way I can do vertical on a tripod.
Huh.
And I have this here, so instead of attaching both of the straps to the camera, I can attach one of the straps onto the L bracket itself on the lens, which is nice. So,
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I like your idea of using the L bracket, but like I don't feel like I need that because I already have this aircraft grade like metal plate.
Yeah, and you have you have a
like
rotating
thing.
Yeah, you have a rotating collar too, so you don't need it as much.
Yeah. Yeah, and I've had this. I literally have not had to retighten it. It's like so durable and just like sturdy, and I just like plop it on any tripod head I have, and it just because it's like a universal QR plate essentially.
Yeah.
It's like a good length because you can see where the actual tripod collar ends, like right here, and there's still like a few inches. So it's like a just right length where I can kind of still move it around if I want to. But I found this works for me. But
yeah.
I've never considered using an L bracket, on the tripod collar.
Yeah, it's nice. It gives a nice like handle to it and everything.
That's interesting. Looks like a little, I don't know, something or other. Oh, goodness.
Yeah. I have a UV filter on here, on the front. Since I don't have a lens hood yet, it's good protection. So.
Okay.
It's another note.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Gotta love the gear,
I know that's what you're about. Yeah. I don't blame you.
Not just gear.
Oh yeah, but still. That's cool. I think my phone's about dead, so the Instagram live stopped. Oops.
Yeah, I think mine may have died, even though it was on the charger. But that's just my phone.
That's like the worst thing. Like, yeah, you're at 10%, it goes on 8%. I'm like, but it's charging. It's like, why you gotta be like that?
You can actually, real quick, I want to show this. This is a vintage World War I camera, straight from the battlefield, I think. It's a Canessa Natel. You load the film in the back.
Wow.
It obviously doesn't work, but you got the bellows. I believe this is a flash unit. Yeah.
Like collapses basically accordion style.
Yeah. I also got an old video camera, but it kind of looks photo like. You can still kind of rotate the lens. It's pretty cool.
That's sound, man. That's something else.
And then I like collecting vintage cameras, if you can't tell. This is my first camera, a Coolpix something.
That's right.
12
We talked
megapixels.
about,
Yeah, I love it.
I think it was episode 1 in the introduction. You were showing us that on the video, and I was like, my parents had the exact same Coolpix, except it was red.
Yeah, I got a little Kodachrome box here too. Just kind of.
Where do you find this stuff? Like thrift stores?
My grandma's closet.
You just take it.
She's kind of a hoarder, so.
Okay, she won't notice, right?
Yeah, exactly. No, I let her know that I'm borrowing the stuff, or she lets me have it. So I'm not stealing from old people. Don't worry.
That's fair. I hope you don't.
That would be mean. I hate to see those stories when grandkids are stealing their grandparents' money and stuff. It's so sad.
Please don't.
Do you have any photographers in your family besides you, or are you just kind of the only one?
Yeah. I mean, in immediate family, it's just me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the only one that's really artsy, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
My dad's a blue collar worker. My mom, she kind of appreciates it more. I think what I do, of course. She's a big supporter. But I'm the only one that really does anything. It sounds mean, but the only one that really does anything creative.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm kind of the outlier.
Mm-hmm.
Now like throughout history, I have no idea. I kind of would like to do a
Mm-hmm.
family tree thing just to see, but
Yeah.
as far as I know, it's just me, pretty much.
I'm like the first like artistic photographer in my family. A bunch of my family members like to document everything with like a DSLR, but they never. I wouldn't call it like artistic photography or anything.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Would you like
Oh,
to see a
very-
full frame
That's
sensor?
interesting.
There we go.
Ooh,
Yeah.
it's noticeably bigger.
Hmm. I think it's like
I think
twice the size or something, or 1.5 or something.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay. I was gonna say twice sounds too big, but you might be on something.
Twice is medium
Um,
format, I think.
Yeah, medium format.
Mm.
I'm thinking that RP though might be my next camera.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I would try to get the R if you could. It's not that much of a bump up in price. It's like
But the quality's
400.
better.
Quality, much better dynamic range. So it has the sensor of the 5D Mark IV, which is really good. And that's what like
Okay.
Thomas Heaton uses for landscapes and stuff, and all that kind of stuff. And RP is much better for wildlife. Much better autofocus. Well, not much better autofocus, but similar autofocus. Better video. RP is really good too, though.
Okay.
I mean, I take all my images with the RP, so.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know.
It really does suck for
I mean-
wildlife, though. I'm just gonna be honest. The RP, it's like
Is
two
it?
2 frames per second, like literally, 2 frames per
I
second.
thought you just told me the other day it's good for wildlife. Or did I hear that wrong?
Well, it's good for stationary wildlife. Birds in flight, not at all.
I
Stationary,
was gonna say,
no.
none of my wildlife stays still. That's for
Okay.
sure. Yeah, not even my own dog. So.
And the tracking autofocus is not good for photo, but.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Huh. Well, like I think I did mention, I was like, I would only use it for landscapes because I do like
Okay.
this. This camera is so, in my opinion, really good for wildlife
Mhm.
because it has the 45-point autofocus and the crop factor with telephotos and stuff.
Mhm.
So I'd probably keep that. But yeah, for stuff that's slower, like
Yeah.
anything landscape,
Um,
anything non-wildlife, I would probably would use like an R. Or an
Apparently, next year there's a wildlife focused crop sensor mirrorless camera coming, so you might like that when that comes out.
Does that have a name?
Uh,
Or like
not yet. No, it's just a concept. But I think there's like a patent file for it or something.
Oh, okay. Canon.
Yeah, but it's gonna be mirrorless. So, and I don't know your budget, but if you could somehow manage to afford the R6, you'd love it for wildlife. It's got the animal eye autofocus. It's crazy. But it's like $2,500. So
Okay.
yeah.
Sticker shock. I mean, the most I spent's like 1,000. I mean, like a used RP is like 800, which is pretty good
Yeah.
for what I'm about right now. I just want a second camera body, and that's perfect because it is mirrorless.
Yeah, you'd love it. I mean, as long as you don't get your hopes
Okay.
up with wildlife, but everything else, it's amazing.
Video's good too, right? It's 4K native.
4K is pretty bad. 4K crops in quite a bit, and there's no autofocus on the 4K. So that's, yeah.
The 1080p is it autofocus?
1080p is amazing. Amazing video. Eye autofocus.
Okay. Is
really
it
good.
autofocus? Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. See, I would just do that anyways because the smaller files and just upscale it.
That's what I do.
That's what I always have done with my videos when I export. Like, I'm pretty sure most of them are 4K exported, but they're native like 720, 1080.
Mhm.
So I might just do that then, in all honesty. But yeah, that might be my next camera body.
So
I just want
Mhm.
a second one.
We've been live for an hour and 43 minutes, by the way. It's gone by
Okay.
pretty fast. It's been fun.
Yeah. We're talking about stuff we like.
Yeah.
I guess other people like.
Any questions, guys? Yeah. We got 4 people watching, so
Who's-
don't be afraid to
Who's
speak
listening?
up.
Give
Yeah.
us your names and where you're from. We'll do it like the other people doing live shows.
Yeah, and maybe
Greetings
we'll review your Instagram if you want or something. Look over your photos.
We do free portfolio reviews.
yeah.
So leave a
We are
link in the bio.
experts.
Wait,
We will make your photography so much better.
can you imagine if we did free portfolio reviews and like so many people send us some and it'd be like, we don't have time for this.
Yeah, we're too popular for you.
Just a puppy. Yeah. I said, let's watch a video. I don't know.
We could talk
Go
about.
through. Let's go through my old. Because what I try to do on my trips is I try to take at least one like self-portrait to like just commemorate the day. Let me see if I have some.
Okay.
Just bear with me. This would be funny. Some of them are kind of funny, I guess. Let me see here. Let's stare at pictures of me. I mean, some of them are kind of cool, I guess.
Lovely. Okay.
Hopefully. Here we go. Boom.
We don't see it yet. Oh, wow.
Okay. I got a lot. That's when I first got my wide angle. It's like 3 years ago. And these. It was hot that day. I tried to smile, and that was the real face.
Tad bit overexposed, but you know.
This is like with a really crappy phone camera several years ago. It's a tad bit overexposed. Like I'm literally sitting in this.
That setup.
This marsh.
That setup is like crazy. What were you shooting?
That was me trying too hard. I definitely dumbed it down.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, but like I had like a better beamer, if you can see
Jeez.
that. It's nuts. That's my portrait. Yeah, these are all self-portraits. Oh, that's Clifton Gorge. This one, Henry?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that looks like it.
There's some from my. There's a video stills. Me awkwardly smiling. This is my first time at John Bryant. This was 4 years ago. This is like me first time going out in nature with the camera. One of the first times.
You look so excited.
I was excited. Yeah, man. Let's go way back. Yeah, this stuff. These are from my videos. A lot of these are thumbnails from my videos. There's Glen Helen.
Huh.
That one. Oh gosh, smiling. Yeah, these are all self-portraits.
Wow.
Lots of stuff.
If you would like to buy a self-portrait of Ryan, you can.
You probably want this one, if any of them. Ghillie suit.
That is like photo is like the one you should use for like a magazine feature or something to show you're a professional photographer.
Gosh, that was a hot and sweaty September morning.
Yeah.
Like for real. Yeah, I mean, here's me copying tributes. It's a tribute to Ansel Adams.
Mm-hmm.
You know, where he stay on top of his car.
Not quite as great as a landscape behind you, but you know,
just
work with
it's
what you got.
Ohio, but it got the job done. It was a really windy day.
So is that your car?
Yeah, it's my Jeep.
I drive a Jeep too. Yeah, Jeep is the photographer's car, definitely.
I think so. Yeah, good old Cherokee. It's got me through some miles, different places. This is a fun fact. This is actually first take.
Nice.
I think it was like 10-second.
How'd you get the focus right? I guess you pre-focused or?
Yeah, I pre-focused on the car because I'm just not that far off. And I think that was the actual this was the actual orientation. And I double checked after I took it, edited the photo, and he's actually looking this way, so I flipped it. It's actually exactly that way. But cool. Yeah, it was fun stuff. I don't know, nothing else too exciting. Here's that waterfall I was talking about earlier. See, it's pretty big. I mean, compared to me over here. And that was self-portrait, fun stuff. Here's some of my favorite. You might recognize this from somewhere. I don't know.
I wonder where. Yeah.
Maybe. Oh, now you can see the back end of my website. You want to see everything? I don't know. I have nothing exciting.
Favicons. What is that?
Oh, that's my logos.
Ah.
Ooh, now you people are really seeing the deep cuts. These are like works in progress and stuff I made over the years.
Screenshot? No.
They're pretty bad, yeah. But yeah, fun stuff. Let's go back to my YouTube. I don't know. Let's make it about 10 minutes. How's that sound?
That's good.
We don't want to overstay the welcome. I don't know.
Is there anything in the discussion tab? Have you ever used that?
No, actually. No one talks to me.
Restricted mode is hidden discussions. Okay.
I guess
channels.
I don't know. Oh yeah, these are all my channels. You guys want to see who I'm inspired by? Let's watch other people's channels. Who's this?
Okay. Kenneth Morn.
Oh. This guy's cool. This Nick Swisher guy.
I've watched him before. Is he like really young?
Yeah. He's basically Ben Horn in Ohio because he goes to Hocking Hills and he has large format film.
Cool.
It's fun. There's some good names on here.
Oh, Outdoors Photography Podcast. Henry
What?
Doyle's
Oh,
pretty good
wait.
too.
Dude, I just checked it like a second ago, and I'm at 55 subscribers. We
Nice.
started this with 54. Is it a sign?
Wow.
Yeah, getting up there, man.
Yeah. Ooh.
And we're at 19 on ours. You're at 48. Shit. For Sean Howell. Yeah, I mean they're all photography at least on this one, but fun stuff. Any questions, anyone?
Our chat's kind of dead, but
No, oh no, we can't be. I don't know. I have nothing else to add. At least at the moment, I'll think of 20 things. When you hit end call or something. That's usually how it works.
do you want
Let's
to talk
talk
about
about-
our?
The new logo.
Okay.
We decided.
Yes. We have.
The new logo.
Yes.
Actually, let me screen share it. Let me go find
Okay.
it first. We're gonna announce it right here, everyone. For the,
Yes, for the
two of us.
two other
that
people
care.
that are watching. Or
No,
whatever.
just 2 people. It's us.
Oh, we have 5 viewers right now. So,
I'm just kidding.
hi guys.
Are we all do? I'm sorry. It sounds like I'm discrediting you people because you don't exist. You exist. I
You're
just
our
don't
true
know.
fans if you're here right now.
If you made it this far, 2 hours, we applaud you.
Yes. If you would like to donate, please go. No, just kidding. We were gonna set up a donation thing, but I don't know why. I forgot.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Ross is still here and Beth is still here. Cool. Or no,
What's up,
Beth.
Beth?
It's just Beth. Okay, cool.
Well, she's the true fan. So.
Mhm. And the chop.
Oh, that's Adam Valentine. He's a buddy of mine.
Oh,
Yeah.
I spelled things wrong. Oops.
I have to go hunt down the logo. Actually, oops. I got this. It's all good. We'll make it work. So we are announcing the new logo. Eventually. It's a big deal to us. But yeah, let's talk about what we think we're gonna do with the show next year.
So we're kind of calling it a new season. So it's season 2. It'll probably be the first or second week of January. We're gonna take a 2-week break, correct?
Well, no. This is gonna be our last one of the year.
Yeah. We're taking a 2-week break
For 2.
after
I'm
this.
sorry.
Yeah.
You made it sound like the beginning of next year we're gonna have 2 weeks break.
Yeah.
No, it's like from today.
Mhm.
This is it for this year. Then we're gonna the next 2 weeks, the end of the year until next year.
Yeah.
That's basically what we're.
Yeah, and we're gonna call it season 2. We're gonna try to do more social media stuff. So we're gonna post more clips, just generally better social media because we were really bad with that. Some days we would even forget until the next day to post an advertisement for the episode. So, and then of course we got some new graphic design stuff. So we get a logo.
Ta-da!
So here it is.
Oh, can you see it?
Yeah, they can see it.
Okay. It says your screen sharing is paused. So this is our new logo, everyone. Oh, that's oh gosh, we're going way through the folder. There we go. How's it look, everyone? Turned out pretty well.
We tried to be as minimalistic as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it feels like it pays homage to the original, but it's like a nice maturity of maturation.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's good. I like that glow. The glow just really makes it.
That's the best
Feels like
part.
you're staring
for
down
sure.
the barrel of a lens. Yeah, yeah. It's classy. It looks classy. It looks like the 1950s, like
Yeah.
film in the movie theaters. It has that kind of old
I
school
don't know
look
about the
to it.
sound
I like
effects,
it.
but yeah.
That's like a little carny music. I don't
Yeah.
know. Don't worry about it. Anyways, I'm stoked. So, and we got we got a few guests. Anyone that wants to come on, I can name drop some people. I haven't asked most people yet, but I do have some in mind. Some of you may be listening. Who knows? That you follow
We
me
want
or
you.
Henry.
Yeah.
We want you.
Uh-huh.
Do you have a story? But yeah, so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
And
It's
we're-
more of the same, but more of it. So that's what matters.
Yeah, and if you've been a previous guest, feel free to come. You can come on anytime you want as well. I see Jacob in the chat. If you ever want to come back, you can definitely can.
Yes.
Just jump on any topic if you want.
Of course. I guess we could tease a few episodes ideas. I know me and Henry are probably gonna do a solo one about inspirations. That'd be fun.
We're gonna do a
of course.
New Year's resolution one. So
That'll probably be the first one.
Yeah.
Very first one.
kind of our
Yeah.
no, it's kind of more like almost goals for 2020, 2021. Just kind of plan out the year a little bit, I guess.
Yeah. Um, yeah, there's a couple of big names. I'm trying to think of them without checking our document that we have, our secret document.
I know
Um,
we're gonna try to get Henry Turner, right? I think we talked about that. That'd be cool.
we can dream, right?
Uh,
Yeah,
Thomas
I don't know.
Heaton.
Well,
You know,
anything's up for
Ben
grabs.
Horn. You know, maybe.
Maybe, maybe. No, I mean, there's a few. There's like a travel photographer guy from New Zealand, actually. I've talked to him a little bit briefly about the show, and he likes it. So he might have him on. That'd be really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of bigger name, I would say. There's one guy I met he lives in the Washington, D.C. area. He's in his 30s, but he's done so much photography of like all genres.
Cool.
Runs his own successful business. I've had phone calls with him for like hours, for advice. He's like my mentor a little bit. He comes to me with motivation and just kind of like helpful business tips and stuff. So I've already talked to him, and he's definitely going to be down to try an episode sometime soon.
Yeah,
probably next month.
we'll try to do more of these live streams too, if you guys like them. I don't know. Let us know your thoughts on them. But
I like him. Do you like him?
yeah, I love them. It's very
Okay.
raw, but it's good. It's good.
It's casual because like listening to the show is like a one-way thing, where they're just listening to us. It's pre-recorded.
Mm-hmm.
This is like an engagement thing. They
Yeah.
can kind of, if they so inclined to communicate, or just feels much more direct, I guess. And you don't have to be a guest to actually listen to it. Or be involved, I guess.
Yeah, you get to see the shenanigans.
You see how goofy we are normally, and we don't have to make cuts. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, is there anything else you want to add, Henry?
I don't think so. Do you have any like announcements? Any projects you're working on?
Buy my calendar.
Okay.
I keep saying it, but I don't know. Sorry. Please buy my calendar if you're interested. You don't have to, but it would support me. And let me be upfront. Like I think I priced at $19.99. Kind of sounds pricey for a calendar, but I hate to sound like I'm begging and pleading, but like I make like under half of that back.
Yeah, and that's not bad at all for a calendar. I mean, that's a great price.
I'm just saying, if you want to support me or any like small business or local artist, photographer, whatever, or you just like me enough to want to buy something from me, I really appreciate it. But like I will say, it's like I'm making that $20 doesn't just go to me in a check in the mail. It's like there's a certain cut that the company and print fees and stuff. So there's different, things. Like I don't just get $20. It's like I get a lot less than that. So. And I don't know. It sounds like I'm begging at that point.
No, you're not begging. You're good.
Yeah. It's harder than it looks, And I did put a decent amount of work into making that thing, putting it together, and it's been labor of love. But so eventually I'll get a photo book done too. Probably early next year. I know I said by the end of this year, but I'm thinking January I'll start working on something.
Awesome.
So maybe a best of from this year. Yes. Other than that,
you should do like a mini covered bridge book. Maybe that could be cool.
yeah.
Like you could sell the
like a pocket-sized square one.
Yeah, you could sell it like local Ohio farmers markets or something, or craft fairs.
The flea market.
Yeah.
I got some sources. I could probably hook that up.
Yeah.
That's an idea. I have a list of 10 book ideas, so it's more just a matter of making them.
Yeah.
But, yeah. How about you though?
Like I said, I'm working on that website. Early 2021, like very early. Like I've purchased the plan, Smug Mug. Starting to work on it,
cool.
So it'll be out soon. I really like it. Thanks for the recommendation. I think I used your code too, so.
You think so?
I think it worked. I wasn't sure, but.
I hope so.
Okay.
Let me check. I didn't know.
Okay.
Did you just do it recently?
Like yesterday, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep talking. Sorry.
And then I haven't been posting on YouTube a lot, but I'm gonna do a consistent schedule 2021. Like that's one of my main goals. So
cool.
Keep an eye out for that.
Cool.
It's pretty much it. So.
Videos you thinking?
I'm gonna go back to 2 a week. One camera news a week. Because it sounds kind of greedy, but I've noticed those get the most views. And my thought process is if I do 2 a week, I could do one that gets a good amount of views and do one creative a week, like just any topic for the other video. And camera news is
Yeah.
really easy to make. I just sit and talk, and pretty easy. So, yeah.
Anyone can do it. They get the most views.
Well, you have to have
That's
the weird
cool.
obsession with gear that I have, but
It's not as weird as you think. Plenty of people have it. That's why they're
Yeah.
so popular. Who wants to watch me hike? Like, no. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I want to do more videos. My on location, I guess you could say the first half that I've done over the past 2 years. That's gonna be season 1. I do have another. That's a list
ooh,
right here. So I got like 30 something locations. They're all pretty close by to where I live. Very close, I think, relatively speaking. And so they're going to be probably start early next year and start making more videos about that. So
awesome.
new places I haven't made a video for, if that makes sense. So but you will see those eventually.
Cool. All right. Well, I think
Well,
that pretty much
thank
ends
you,
it.
everyone.
Yeah.
If you have been watching since the start, even halfway through, I don't care. If you watched us for 2 minutes, thank you for your time.
Or if you're even watching afterwards, thank you too.
And let us know. Yeah. So thank you
Thanks.
guys.